Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And this is now today's lineup.
Air Force Club have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
And we're underway. And he was quick to react. If you could use just one word, Jim, to describe Zé Roberto, what would that be?
Intelligent. He can play in about 4 or 5 positions, Peter, and excel in all of them.
Can't adjust.
Yeah, he's so effective when it comes to breaking up the play. Then he's got all that creativity he needs to trigger quick counters. So that's where I'd like to see him positioned.
Kvaratskhelia played back in. Luis Suarez. Mbappe. Kvaratskhelia. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Rodri. And he's in on goal. Has another go! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Pinches it off him. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That is a great pick out. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
And it's Zico.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cruyff. Rodri. Air Force Club so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely just. Climbs up big! And again! He's scored! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Air Force Club have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Suarez.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket.
He's going for goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Suarez. Can he get onto this? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's Nedved! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kvaratskhelia. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Decent hit! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And he's taking no chances there. Great shapes to shoot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Zé Roberto. And it's Cruyff. Luis Suarez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Bellingham. Air Force Club do have a chance to counter here. And here's Suarez. Cruyff! Just a fraction high.
Cruyff probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Rodri. Beckenbauer. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And here's Suarez. Mbappe. Rodri. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's De Bruyne. And the shot! And we hit half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team.
Can he finish? No mistake! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Sends it crossfield. Costa Curta. And it's Zico.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Nedved goes short. Now the finish! And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Referee's given a throw. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Cruyff being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, look, whether he's got his back to goal or he's facing it, menace is at play, and he needs all the attention he can be given.
Mbappe. Rodri.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
An instinctive delivery. It is a corner. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence.
The attendance for this match.
And here's Yamal. De Bruyne. Camavinga. Costa Curta. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Nedved. And it's Belletti. Ball played for Zico. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he cuts out the supply. He's had it taken off him. And he has been fouled there. In he goes again! Oh, taken with style! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Rodri. De Bruyne. That is good alertness.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
This might spell danger. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Shot a goal! Bellingham. And it's Zico.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bellingham. Now it's Cruyff. Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Musiala getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Bellingham. Number 10, Zico. Coming on the field,
Roberto.
Number 15,
Musiala is in a really good position out wide.
17, Eto'o.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's lost his man here. And here's Nedved.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Musiala. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Mbappe. And De Bruyne! Short changes him with that pass. He's looking for the runner here. Musiala.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Musiala. Belletti. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Time added on, 4 minutes. Musiala. He's found a way through. Foot in. Nedved. He could be in here. Nedved. Nedved with the delivery. That'll be a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Air Force Club have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And that will be it. Air Force Club have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Luis Suarez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. That's a little off target. That's really well manoeuvred. Spread neatly, and he was quick to react. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh no, this does not look good. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
That has been slung wide. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Flamengo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Van Dijk can get it clear. Bellingham. There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The goal scorer after 9 minutes is number 19, Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez.
Flamengo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Torres in with the challenge. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's gone direct. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Zico. Zico! Smashing save, really good save that.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
And he's certainly onside here. Vinicius Junior. That's good play. Oh, he's been flattened there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Conte. Roberto Carlos. And here's Messi. Fernando Torres. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Cruyff.
Flamengo clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Nicely spread. Messi. Mohamed Salah. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's Zico! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
26 minutes is number 10, Zico! Zico! Zico!
Air Force Club are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And the finish! It's in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
The goal scorer for Flamengo after 30 minutes is number 11, Fernando Torres.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Great hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, nearly, but not quite. And it's Nedved. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Roberto Carlos.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And he's managed to get free, and that is expertly dealt with. Nedved. Costa Curta. Bellingham. And it's Luis Suarez. And here's Suarez. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bellingham.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Adams. Van Dijk. No way through. Zico. Zico delivers. And they've been given a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. And the first half is done. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Just a quick announcement, it is now
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Air Force Club leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
There's the start of the second half. Rodri, a man never lacking in drive or determination. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That has been cut short. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rodri. And it's Cruyff. Can he get it through? Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Great defending, strong and determined. Has a look and place it forward. And here's Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. Cruyff. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Suarez. And here's Nedved. Cruyff is onto this. Adams with the clearance. Picked out. Great chance! It's a loose ball. Adams. Guardiola. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, just skips past his man. Messi, he's through and all alone. And he can clear it away. He is just caressing the ball. And the cutback. And that has been cleared. Now it's Luis Suarez.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Great ball. Luis Suarez! He has done
it! Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
74 minutes is number 19, Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
And it's Salah. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple...
And Cruyff! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Alexander-Arnold. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Vinicius Junior did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Torres. That's a lovely, neat pass. So, what can they make of this? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Luis Suarez being hunted in packs.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's picked out the run. Caught offside that time. Flamengo can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Mbappe coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Substitution on the field, number 14, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field is number 7, Cantona.
Luis Suarez. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Great skill, that's nice.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's had it taken off him. 2 minutes to be added on. Nedved. He's played him through. Cantona! It's off target and by quite a way. So that's it. It is all over. Air Force Club are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Luis Suarez, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Now, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
So that's got things underway. Moved on forwards.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's taking no chances there. Otamendi promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Messi. Messi is fouled. It's a quick one. Kimmich. Climbs up big! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Air Force Club finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off, and he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Air Force Club with the corner, they're first. Nedved goes short. Great hit! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Seedorf. And he's had it nicked away. Bellingham. And here's Cruyff.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Air Force Club have the chance to go the other way. Rummenigge. He's a sharp little ball here. And shapes to shoot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Seedorf. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's put paid to a promising move. There's the hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Oh, he's been great chance! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. How'd you look back on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Zico, Rummenigge.
Air Force Club are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved unable to make Rummenigge. He's got the shot away! He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Cruyff. Seedorf gets across and deals with it. That is a great pick out. And this is Messi. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Belletti is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Ambrosini. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, Having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his pack.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Luis Suarez. Kimmich. He's got away. And it's Seedorf. Tries to dink it through. Czech deals with it effortlessly.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ambrosini. Rummenigge. And Ambrosini. Rummenigge. Stood up well to him there. Costa Curta. Driving on and making good progress. And it's half-time here. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Cambio di giocatori.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Air Force Club decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Air Force Club come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Cucurella. Oh, and he's through the middle. Rummenigge. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And they win it back again. Now it's Kimmich. He gets big. It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Next chance to finish.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Can he finish? They've done it!
Air Force Club clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
They're still trying to make a game of this. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Ambrosini. Cucurella. Ball is over the line. And he's managed to get free. Oh, smashing header! Çalhanoğlu plays it short. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And now they can spring out of defence. Air Force Club perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's Nedved, and here's Suarez. Seedorf.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nesta. And it's Belletti. Ambrosini. Rummenigge. And he's picked out the run. And Seedorf! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Inter were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
That's a decent clip. He'll try from distance. Oh, denied at the last.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Pass somewhat off target. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Van Bouten. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Suarez. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And claimed it back swiftly. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And he was quick to react. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Çalhanoğlu. Ambrosini. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Air Force Club are making a change now. Owen coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's pulled back. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a sharp pass. Ambrosini. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ambrosini. Otamendi. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Ambrosini. Cantona! Keeper always had the measure of that. Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one. Brilliantly cut out. Defending of the desperate variety. He's gone for goal. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rummenigge. Ambrosini. Rummenigge. And that has left him in a heap. Back into the middle. Owen. And the shot! And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Bellingham. Oh, and he's through the middle. This might spell Mbappe! Oh, it requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. Bellingham. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Nedved. Cruyff. And through to the goalkeeper. And they've got a throw. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Shot at goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Bayern Munich really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Well, that has not gone well. Neymar. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ahmad. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's there to get it away. And that's gone loose. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Cruyff. Oh, super find. Oh, no joy this time. Well read, nice interception. Air Force Club yet to have an attempt on goal. Bellingham. Luis Suarez. Cleared away. Ahmad. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well timed, excellent interception. Gabriel. Kimmich. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior running with the ball. Mbappe. Messi with the short one. Big chance! He can get that clear. Kimmich. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Zico. Zico goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Ahmad. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Neymar. It's Bellingham. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Kimmich. Ahmad. Can he get away here? Costa Curta simply refused to be outdone there. Now it's Luis Suarez. Belletti. What a I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far.
Pretty robust defending.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Ahmad. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Cruyff. And that's put paid to a promising move. Kimmich. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Beckenbauer. Bellingham. Kimmich. He's in plenty of space here.
Footballing width usually identifies with...
Ahmad! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means, and the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate, and so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How would you review the first half?
Air Force Club really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Bellingham! There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Beckenbauer, over to the other side. Now it's Neymar. Ball's gone out of play. Great ball if he can get there. Look at the space. Decent hit! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 55 minutes.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Ahmad. Bayern Munich are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending, at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
Ahmad. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is a great pick-out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And they're back on the ball again. He's having a go! Just swings wide.
Ahmad nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
The fullback is in acres of space here. Beckenbauer. Gabriel. Neymar. Messi looking to run onto it. Now it's Mbappe. Ahmad. Well read, and the danger is averted. Zico. It's Bellingham. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nedved. And here's Vinicius Junior. Can he get away here? And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely...
Goal! Bayern Munich! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Bayern Munich go into the lead.
It was definitely a brave call by the referee to give that penalty, and I think the way this game has gone, it could easily turn out to be the decisive moment.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's managed to get through. Can he finish? It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, there was to be no other outcome. Well, there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Substitution on the field, number 6.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Air Force Club will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Oh no, that was never going to make it. This is it then, now or never. Oh, that's neat.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
he's intervened well there. De Ligt. Gabriel. Kimmich.
There will be
5 minutes to add. Nedved. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Mbappe. He has found the way through. Gets his pass away. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Moved on forwards. Palmer. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Nedved. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that will be it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Luis Suarez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvel.
Great hit! And he's following up! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Fermin. Marquinhos. Baresi. And he goes cross-field. Now he's off and running. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a good spell of possession, this. Fermin. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Luis Suarez. And he's been shifted off it. Vinicius Junior. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Cruyff. Shapes to shoot. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Air Force Club with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Nedved plays it short. A real chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Corner number 2 then. Nedved with the short one. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Marquinhos. Cafu. Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Fermin. He has found a way through. Looking for the run. Crossed into the middle. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's the header. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And it's Zico. Now it's Bellingham. Cruyff. Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Romario, Fermin, and Zaire Emery. Cafu. It's Pedri. Cafu, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Real chance here. Oh, what a climb! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And it's Belletti. Rodri. And here's Zico. Zico is flagged offside. Zico. And here's Nedved. Cruyff. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Air Force Club can certainly afford...
And Romario! That's been drilled forward. Fermin. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Pedri. That's a little off target. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Roberto Carlos! And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Romario.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Hits one! Nedved getting this one clear. Cruyff. Air Force Club are looking to break at pace. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Romario.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Zico gets it away. Pedri. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Air Force Club come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund. Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution on the field. Number 2, Belletti.
So off we go once more.
25.
Air Force Club carrying a 1-goal lead.
Number 22.
Air Force Club do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. And again! That's really well cleared. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer. And here's Suarez. Zico. Zico! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Cruyff. Luis Suarez. And he welcomes it in. Roberto Carlos. Baresi. Zaire Emery. And Fermin. Air Force Club are still that goal to the good. Quality ball. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Looking for options for movement. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Costa Curta with the clearance. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that is a nice touch. Vinicius Junior.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pedri. Zaire Emery. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter.
Climbs up big! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good spot, he's seen the run. And it's pulled back. And that has been knocked clear. Nedved. And that is a little undercooked. Fermin. Air Force Club are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Nesta gets it away. Baresi. And that's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Substitution on the field, number 10, Zico. Coming on the field is number 17, Eto'o.
Now it's Nedved. He's found a way through. Header! Good delivery, but no joy.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Got a shot away! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Pedri. And it's Romario. Always onto this. Vinicius Junior.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Costa Curta. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, it's Nedved! And that's a real chance missed.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Substitution on the field.
So, third corner of the game.
Rodri. Number 19, Suarez. Coming on the field, number 20, Ronaldinho.
They've played it short. Now it's Eto'o.
Air Force Club certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Pedri. Musiala. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Mbappe wriggles his way through. Defending was strong and firm. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing.
Players to the field.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And this is now today's
Nedved
lineup.
writing himself into team folklore.
Petr Cech.
It's career game number 500 for him today, Jim.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation that's fully deserved.
Number 2.
Although I'm sure he himself won't be thinking about that. All he'll be thinking about will be making sure that he ends up on the winning side here.
There's the whistle. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Cruyff. Tete. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Tete to Danielson. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Iniesta looking to get on the end of this. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Played out to the left flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cruyff. And here's Nedved. And that has been clubbed away. Mbappe did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
This is the time you need that pace.
He could be in here. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Dembele is firing after that one. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good ball over the top. Overhit and out of play. And he goes cross-field.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Air Force Club have reclaimed it. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been won straight back. Now that's well seen too. Iniesta. Danielson. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Koundé. Adams. Tete. Danielson. Danielson will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Air Force Club are looking to go forward now. And it's Griezmann. Koundé. Dembele. Oh, that's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
That's beautifully weighted. Nedved. Now Costa Curta. Nesta.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Cruyff. And here's Romario. It's Zico! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Played with finesse. And he's intervened well there. Bellingham. Zico in acres of space out wide. Nedved goes short. Shot at goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Griezmann proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Griezmann. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Good spot. He's seen the run.
There will be one
Iniesta.
added time.
Now there. He's got the shot away! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion. And the half-time whistle goes.
Air Force Club would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Some resolute defending there. And it's Cruyff. Rodri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, played right into his path. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, right place, right time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was quick to react. Danielson.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Always onto this. Now it's Mbappe. It's out for a goal kick. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Luis Suarez gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
11, Romario. Coming on the field is number 19, Suarez.
Cruyff. Not the most accurate pass. Dembele charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Dembele. Dembele! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. Iniesta. Terrific header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Luis Suarez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe powering forward here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Griezmann. Air Force Club perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Belletti. Zico might just make this. He's found a way past. Dembele. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Alcantara. And it's Belletti. And it's Nedved. Griezmann. Dembele. Chance here to counter.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Dijk. Rodri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He is through here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. 75 minutes played. Might be danger here. He's having a go. And somehow he managed to miss it.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Dembele, nice bit of skill, and he's away. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Griezmann, that's a fabulous ball. Zico, Luis Suarez.
Air Force Club really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Substitution.
Air Force Club are making a change now. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Number 10, Zico. Coming on the
Air Force Club will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No unnecessary risk. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
He just can't argue with that. He could have been booked for an earlier incident too.
Nedved wins the duel this time. Tete. He's in plenty of space here. Showing great feet there. Danielson!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he's away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good spread. Now it's Ronaldinho. Luis Suarez. It's Ronaldinho! Sticks it away! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Air Force Club give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. And that will be it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
So just time for me to say thanks to...